at one time. One full rotation takes approximately 30
Now,
minutes.
is that tear shot?
With the wheel moving at 0.24 meters per second or 14.4 meters per minute. On a clear day, you'll be able to catch sights as far as 45 kilometers all around, even up to Batam and Johor Bahru. The best part? A bird's eye view of the Singapore Formula One night race live in action.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh no, are we gonna do it then? I'm like, oh.
That's what I was thinking.
God. But I was thinking no, because one of them has to go down to get another ticket.
Yeah. God, look at that. You got it all to yourself. Oh, she's got a compass.
Yeah.
No. Wow. How about that? Really? Oh. Oh, yeah. We got number 2. Oh, pretty.
Number 2 is
2. Wait.
Take in the charming views
And
we sent on this giant observation wheel. Here, you will find a vibrant mix of heritage must-sees, picturesque sceneries, entertainment, as well as food spots that will delight visitors of all ages. Ready to discover these hidden gems with us? Little India. Little India is where the best of Singapore's Indian community comes to life. Buzzing with a myriad of historical and cultural wealth, you'll be spoilt for choice with all the activities that can be done, from shopping to sightseeing. A must-see landmark in Little India is the Sri Virama Kaliamman Temple, one of the oldest temples in Singapore. For a richer cultural experience, drop by Tekka Centre, a complex housing a food centre, textile and apparel stores. Alternatively, you can pay the Little India Arcade a visit. Made up of a cluster of shop houses dating back to 1920, it is now a popular shopping area in the heart of Little India. Another popular shopping spot that should be on your list is Mustafa Centre, a 24-hour shopping mall. It spans across several buildings and houses over 300,000 products as well as services. At Little India, soak in the festive atmosphere during Thaipusam and Deepavali, 2 of Singapore's Hindu festivals. Thaipusam sees Hindu devotees seeking blessings, fulfilling vows, and offering thanks. It often brings traffic to a standstill with its large and colourful processions. While Deepavali marks the triumph of light over darkness, bright colours, tantalizing aromas, and the light of 1,000 oil lamps fill the streets with light during the celebrations.
Wow. Kampong Glam.
Once known as a fishing village, Kampong Glam has transformed into a bustling hub filled with traditional stores, boutiques, and a mix of hip bars and cafes. Pay a visit to Sultan Mosque to admire its intricate architecture. Or spend the afternoon exploring the wall art, visiting quaint independent boutiques, and relaxing at a cafe along Haji Lane. Just adjacent to Haji Lane lies Adam Street, an and textile and handicrafts. And at Istana Kampung Glam, find out more about the culture, heritage and history of Malay Singaporeans. Marking the end of the Islamic holy month is the festival of Hari Raya Aidilfitri. During Ramadan, drop by the bazaar at Geylang Serai, where you can find an array of mouth-watering traditional foods, textiles, garments and handicrafts.
Tell you what, we got this one ourselves.
Kallang River.
Look at that.
Did you know that the Kallang River is the longest river in Singapore? It flows for 10 kilometers from the Lower Pierce Reservoir to the coast of Nickel Highway and has a few notable attractions worth visiting. One of them is the Singapore Sports Hub, a state-of-the-art, fully integrated sports, entertainment and lifestyle center. Its centerpiece is the 55,000 seating capacity National Stadium, which is also the largest freestanding dome structure in the world. Along the Kallang River, you can also find the former Kallang Airport, which was Singapore's first civil airport. If you're simply looking for a spot to relax, come by the Kallang Riverside Park to enjoy endless hours of fun with plenty of facilities for all. East Coast. Calling all food lovers, check out Singapore's East Coast. What used to be the home of several kampongs in Siglap is now a bustling cafe scene, where you can find anything from trendy to traditional cafes serving local coffee or tea.
Wait, you feel that?
Or take a stroll at East Coast Park, the largest park in Singapore, hosting several activities from waterfront, cycling to rollerblading. It is also home to the East Coast Park Lagoon Food Village, where you can satisfy your cravings for seafood and local delights. Alternatively, immerse yourself into the daily lives of Singaporeans at Marine Parade. Its seafront location, recreational and commercial activities have made it one of the most desirable places to live today. Changi Airport. Changi Airport has certainly come a long way since its humble beginnings in 1981. It has expanded to 4 passenger terminals, including the latest Terminal 4, opened on 31st October 2017. Regularly ranked among the world's best airports by Skytrax, Changi Airport serves nearly 60 million passengers a year and more than 100 airlines, flying to some 380 cities worldwide.
Whoa, that's like green.
Terminal 4 has further enhanced passenger experience at the airport with its new fast and seamless travel concept. Set to open in 2019, Jewel Changi Airport will bring together the outdoors, indoors in a fusion of nature and a marketplace. Singapore Strait. Due to its deep waters and strategic location, Singapore Strait has been an important sea channel to travelers and traders for more than 1,000 years. Built across the mouth of the 350-meter wide Marina Channel, the Marina Barrage supplies fresh water, serves as a comprehensive flood control scheme, and is also a lifestyle attraction. Along the waterfront is the Marina Bay Cruise Center, a 2-berth cruise facility where you can board the largest cruise liners. Located next to the cruise center is the Marina South Pier. Here, you can get on a ferry to the southern islands of Singapore and enjoy trekking routes, tranquil beaches, and spot marine wildlife. Gardens by the Bay. Gardens by the Bay is one of the top attractions in Singapore. This multi-award winning 101-hectare garden set in the heart of Marina Bay comprises of 2 domes and 3 waterfront gardens. Inside the cloud forest, you can find some of the rarest, most diverse vegetation with its temperature-controlled environment. Over at the Flower Dome, appreciate the ever-changing display of flowers and plants from the Mediterranean and semi-arid regions. Finally, stop by the Supertree Grove for the iconic tree-like vertical gardens. Designed with large canopies, these trees provide shade in the day and come alive with a display of light and sound at night.
It's on the top now. I can't do my feet. Almost at the top. Feels everything around.
Since it would be nice if there's one like from Iloilo, Ibaras, this one. Wow, you see the, are we on the top now?
Almost.
Almost.
We're kind of getting there. We're not at the top yet. When we get that one beside us on the right and the left the same level.
Oh my god, I feel like, I'll just stay here in the middle because I feel like my thing is
You look.
going down. She's dancing. There's a child.
There's like different islands.
Oh my
See,
god.
we're almost the same height as the one on the right. So that means we're not at the top yet.
Yeah.
Alright, nearly there. Nearly there. Voila.
Not yet. Look. We're that one. And that one behind the left
Woo!
will be at the very top. Getting there. Getting there.
Oh, wow. Wow.
We're on the
We're
top.
at the top.
We're at the
We're
top.
at the top. Yeah.
And now, let's celebrate as we reach the highest point of Singapore Flyer. 165 meters above sea level. Take a moment to enjoy the best 360 panoramic view of Singapore.
It's all downhill from here.
We're approaching the best photo spot of your journey, so get your cameras ready.
Where?
Somewhere.
Somewhere. Which way?
As we begin our descent, spot the various landmarks, showcasing our country's heritage and cultural influences from yesteryears, with each having its own unique story to tell. So, where do we begin? Marina Bay. Marina Bay Bay's unmistakable skyline is the architectural and national pride of Singapore. Built on 690 hectares of land reclaimed in the 1970s, Singapore's central business district features some popular sites not to be missed. First, pay homage to Singapore's national icon, the Merlion, a mythical creature with the head of a lion and a body of a fish.
Down there.
Oh, it's the
That's the atmosphere there.
Catch a world-class art performance at the Esplanade Theatres by the Bay,
Where's the Merlion?
Over there.
or visit Marina Bay Sands, an integrated resort which includes a hotel, luxury mall, convention space, and one of the world's largest infinity pools. Drop by to see NS Square, the world's largest floating platform, the primary venue of Singapore's National Day Parade.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Formerly the key landing point for sea travelers, you can now experience a variety of waterfront hospitality and dining options at Clifford Pier.
We are. Yeah, it's like
Sentosa,
Where's Sentosa?
Sentosa.
situated off the southern coast of Singapore, lies Sentosa, a resort island with many popular entertainment spots.
It's not like the.
Located at the entrance of the island is the renowned Resorts World Sentosa, an integrated resort with 6 unique themed hotels and world-class
Oh,
attractions.
this also.
There's a lot of docks.
For a glimpse of Singapore's history, visit Port Siloso, home to a wealth of World War II memorabilia. Or enjoy a day of sun and sand at the Palawan, Siloso, and Tanjong Beach on Sentosa's southern coast. Chinatown. Singapore's historic Chinatown is a bustling mix of old and new, filled with traditional shops and markets, as well as restaurants and cafes. During Chinese New Year and Mid-Autumn Festival, Chinatown comes to life with an array of decorations, street bazaars, and performances amidst the hustle and bustle as Singaporeans make their way here to shop. Aside from the festive periods, there's still a lot more to experience here. Visit and appreciate the Tang Dynasty-style architecture of the Buddha Tooth Relic Temple and Museum. Or take a stroll along the iconic Temple Street with preserved shop houses occupied by a variety of restaurants and souvenir shops.
Nikon P1100.
Admire the magnificence of Sri Mariamman Temple, the oldest Hindu temple in Singapore. Experience a gastronomic journey along Cheong Siak Road. Formerly a red light district, it is now buzzing with the most eclectic and dining hotspots in the country. Boat Quay. Situated at the mouth of the Singapore River, Boat Quay was once the busiest part of Singapore's old port and has since transformed to a popular tourist destination. Take a trip down Nostalgia Lane with a cruise on the Singapore River. Stop over at the Asian Civilizations Museum, devoted to exploring the artistic heritage of Asia, particularly the ancestral cultures of Singaporeans. Another must-see is the Victoria Theatre and Concert Hall, one of Singapore's most recognizable landmarks. Along the river, pay a visit to one of the 2 official statues of Sir Stamford Raffles, founder of modern Singapore. Near Boat Quay, you can also find La Pasa, a national monument that has been converted into a food center offering the best of local cuisine.
La Pasa.
Enjoy the historical architecture of Fullerton Hotel, previously home to Singapore's General Post Office.
I can't see it.
Wait.
I see it instead.
Civic District. The Civic District features some of Singapore's more notable historic buildings and spaces. Visit the National Gallery, where you will find the largest public collection of modern art in Singapore and Southeast Asia.
Did you get my shoes? My shoes
Or find serenity at St. Andrew's Cathedral, the oldest Anglican church in Singapore.
Where?
Is that one?
At the heart of the Civic District, you'll find the Padang, the very place where our late Prime Minister, Mr. Lee Kuan Yew, announced Singapore's independence in 1965.
Yeah, that's it.
This is also where the very first National Day Parade was held in 1966. Since then, the annual celebration has become a stunning spectacle of military parades and multicultural song and dance performances as Singapore remembers its rise to independence, emerging on the world stage as a major commercial hub, financial center, and global
But those
player.
things, boats.
Where's the airport from here?
Fort Canning.
I'm familiar with
You can't really see it, so far.
Fort Canning was an artillery fort built in 1861. Aside from this historical monument, it houses other museums that give you a glimpse of Singapore's past. Visit the Fort Canning Park, an 18-hectare space with outdoor lawns offering a variety of arts, heritage, and nature experiences. You can also find Southeast Asia's first philatelic museum, which serves as a custodian and curator of Singapore and world treasures of stamp-related history. Learn more about the distinct culture and tradition of the Peranakans at the Peranakan Museum. For history buffs, look no further than the National Museum of Singapore. It also hosts a dynamic range of events throughout the year, from art installations and festivals to performances and film screenings. Be sure not to miss the vibrant Old Hill Street Police Station, with 927 windows adorning its facade. Bras Basah. By the Stanford Canal lies Bras Basah, home to museums, national monuments, and a number of distinguished institutions. Visit the Singapore Arts Museum, where you can find contemporary art of Singapore and Southeast Asia.
We're almost down.
Or take a walk along Waterloo Street, home to landmarks like Kwan Im Thong Hood Cho Temple, Naboth Synagogue, Sri Krishnan Temple, and more.
Wow.
Finally, take in the exquisiteness of the Armenian Church, the oldest Christian church in Singapore. Or you can admire the beauty of Chimes, a historical building complex with a Gothic-style chapel. Today, it is one of the most popular restaurant and bar enclaves.
It's really cool.
To see Singapore's heritage, arts and culture in an entirely different light, visit the Singapore Night Festival, an annual urban art event. Enjoy the interactive light installations that turn the facades of the Singapore Art Museum and the National Museum of Singapore into works of wonder. After experiencing the food, culture, art, and other attractions, don't stop to find out more about Singapore. The journey doesn't end here, as Singapore constantly evolves and reinvents itself. And one of the key areas to look forward to is the Marina Bay. Built on 690 hectares of reclaimed land in the 1970s, the iconic Skyline now features a diverse mix of residential, retail, entertainment, office developments, and some of Singapore's most popular tourist destinations. However, this is just the beginning for Marina Bay, as more plans will soon be put into place. These include a more lively and mixed-use residential district at Marina South that combines the vibrancy of city living and the best of green living in all its development. We can also look forward to the opening of the 4th desalination plant in 2020, the Keppel Marina East Desalination Plant. The first of its kind in Singapore, the plant will be a large-scale dual-mode desalination plant that can treat both seawater and fresh water while serving as a recreational spot for visitors. Another much-anticipated project is the Founders Memorial, set to open in 2025 to commemorate Singapore's founding values and ideals. With
If
all
you
these
lay down, you can
exciting
reduce your
developments and
resistance
more,
to
you can look forward to the upcoming transformations at this iconic Marina Bay.
Yes. Like you can like. I see what you mean.
Does it adjust?
Yeah, it's swaying a bit.
That's it.
It's swaying a bit.
It's very clever. See these the support things. See that?
Yeah.
It's like I think
When we were here, we had like people with us, right?
yeah.
Because it was nighttime.
night, it was
I think if it's like
maybe it's all
nighttime,
busy.
you have to, because there's like more people coming over at night.
Maybe it's more
Once we're down there,
yeah.
we have to skip out.
Maybe it's more like you know, more people at sunset and you know,
Yeah, sunset.
nighttime views. People there.
Incoming 34 meters, 33 meters.
Tells you.
Decreasing. Alright.
You know what they do? You can actually they have like parties, no?
Really?
Here.
Ready.
When we get near, we have to make sure we can get up in time. So
Otherwise we're going around.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting here. I think you need to stop this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're almost down. There we go.
Okay, bye.
That was